Nervous, they grabbed the wrong banner. Get on them, they grabbed the wrong banner for you.
All right, folks, here we go. Caleb Brown here for the Brevard Sports Network as we're getting ready for 14U action as they are getting ready to play this game right now. They wasted no time as the kickoff, or as the meeting here. I'm as good as I'm going to be. I'm good, but I appreciate it. And as you see, the sun glare is going to be right there.
All right, folks, got the 14 under. Also
14U.
Big boys, senior division.
Senior division right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Now, if you're saying, well, Caleb, this broadcast sounds different than the 12 you did. Yes, I to make sure we get this in its entirety, I did not, or I'm plugging up into the wall so I can try to get a decent charge before I plug the headsets back in. So, folks, I'm going to make it my darndest to make sure there is only one broadcast of this game and it stays good. And hopefully once that sun sets, I'll be able to put this tripod out here on the roof so I can, you know, actually get the full field without having people get in the way. For anyone building houses or building field houses, make bigger windows that open up and down. Melbourne, listen, I have nothing against West Melbourne in this field house. Huh? Well, no. I'm not. I'm just like slight rant.
All right, another great game.
Here we go.
Versus the Cowboys.
Indians and Cowboys set to go right here on the Brevard Sports Network. They're the Indians of 14U. And here come the West Melbourne Cowboys.
Cowboys led out by TJ.
All right, I'm going to mute, and we're going to get ready for 14U action. All right, here we go. 14U action. I have my rosters, and we're all set and ready to go. Just had to find 3 members of the chain gang. Anyone that's been around youth football knows just how fun that is. Everyone wants to watch the game, but no one wants the best seat in the house on that sideline. And here's the kickoff. It's going to be a squibbler.
Ball taken by the Indians at their own 40. First down, Vero Beach.
First down, Vero Beach, and we're going to get a look at that Vero Beach offense.
Buy your tickets now, buy your tickets now. Durfish to the dunk tank, Durfish to the dunk tank.
And
the team moms will get that. Durfish to the dunk tank, Durfish to the dunk tank.
Quarterback sits in the gun. Sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Looking to go deep. They're looking to take a shot first play.
Way out of bounds there.
The intended receiver was number 3, Jamarion Hillsman.
Second down, 10, Vero Beach. Coach Jason Cochran to the dunk tank. Jason Cochran to the dunk tank as well. Billy Palmer follows him. Billy Palmer to the dunk tank. Billy Palmer to the dunk tank.
Daryl, also known as the dunk tank operator. Vero Beach swings it out wide to the left side, and he will, that back may have gotten a yard on the play.
Good swamp game defense by the Cowboys. Third down, Vero Beach.
It's going to be third down and about 10, possibly 9.
Supersonic coach Jones to the dunk tank. Jones, get your butt to the dunk tank.
From the gun. And there's the pass there caught by number 25.
Terrence Jones, I've already got all the kids balls. You better go to the dunk tank right now.
Number 25, Samuel Bergener. And there's a swing pass. Makes a man miss. And finally wrapped up. And tackled. Again, folks, I know this is not our normal audio. I'm just plugged up just for the first quarter. And then I promise the rest of the other 3 quarters, I will be plugged in via the headset. And we will return back to normal. But just for the first quarter to make sure I can get this game in all of its entirety on one broadcast. That's why.
Thought you were thinking of Vero.
Number 10 slings it deep and completed.
Catches on.
That was number 5 on the reception. Number 5, Camden Anderson on the reception.
First and goal, Vero.
Number 10 swings on the slant route. Touchdown. Number 3.
Touchdown.
And number 3 is Jamarion Hillsman. Hillsman with this touchdown catch on the slant pattern.
One of the Scott brothers Coaches for Melbourne to the dunk tank. Mr. Scott to the dunk tank.
Fakes the handoff, and number 19 will take it in for the score.
No, yeah, that's 2. Yeah, the run's 2.
Oh, 2 and 14.
In the seniors, it's 2. They kick 4.
All right, so in the senior division, run is 2, kick is 1. That explains my question from earlier that no one answered. Number 19, Devin Green, in with the 2-point conversion, and it's 8-0. Vero on top. Yes, I do have a 14U roster. Set to do the kicking. Looks to be number 45 for the Indians, and number 45 translates to nobody, so it's probably not number 45. Looks like number 20, Tashawn Sears. And Sears looked like he tried to onside kick it. And West Melbourne will take over with great field position right there at the
1st and 10, West Melbourne.
about the 40-yard line.
The Vero beats 40.
Because if the ball doesn't go 10 yards, wherever it's picked up, that's where the receiving team can pick it up. And so we'll see this West Melbourne 14U offense take shape. Head coach Tommy Nance. They come in at I formation. That's going to be number 28 on the carry. He'll get maybe a yard on the play.
No gain on the play. Second down to 10.
Sean O'Connor was the back. Quarterback is number 2, Hunter Rebus. I'm saying that correctly, right? Rebus?
Number 2.
Yeah. Rebus on the toss. And there's number 7. And number 7 will get tackled after picking up a slight gain. That's Jaden Morris.
On the wrap up. 7 the ball carrier. Third down and 4 for West Melbourne.
Third and 4 for West Melbourne. Rebus under center. And they're going to get Vero Beach to jump off sides here.
Should be enough for a first down.
And it will be enough for a first down. O'Connor is the fullback. Going to dish it out there, number 7. Number 7, just outside the view. Gets tackled by number 3 for Vero Beach, Jamarion Hillsman. And Hillsman
Second down, West Melbourne.
Second down for West Melbourne. Ball on the 31 or the 29-yard line. And there's the handoff.
Big stop in the backfield.
Big stop in the backfield, led by number 7 of the Indians. That's
Couple Indians.
Eric Moore Jr. led that charge, and there's a down Indian on the field. All right, folks, if you have motion sickness, go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to take the tripod, kind of put it on the outside so that way I'm not blocked by the windows. So if you have motion sickness, look away from the screen. I will let you know when you can look back at the screen. All right, folks.
LT, tell your dad, dunk tank.
Here we go. I will plug up the headset after this play. Rebus fires a slant a little behind his receiver, and pass is complete. Incomplete.
Pompano Steve is going again in the dunk tank. Pompano Steve in the dunk.
All right, here we go. All right, I think I'm back now. My normal Rebus under center. So check with me. All right. Now with this view, no one should be able to get in the way of the broadcast. There will be no more window. If someone does, I might kindly pull on the clock operator's shirt, but nah, he's a good guy.
Casey Washburn to the dunk tank. Casey Washburn to the dunk tank.
Daryl, my new I think we've established the new nickname for you will be the dunk tank operator. So here we go. 14U.
Former Mill High running back. Hell of a ball player. TJ Clark to the dunk tank.
Got Hunter Rebus leading his Cowboys out to the line with Jaden Morris in the backfield. He is the deep back.
It's whoever gives me the most money for the kids that don't have to go.
Fires, and it's complete there to number 4, who will take a shot. Number 4 on the Cowboys.
Catch by the Cowboys might be short of the first down. Over to VERO.
Brendan Pennell, that is a turnover on downs. Good defense there by the Indians to corral the football and keep West Melbourne from getting the first down. Vero Beach up 8-0
Good drive there by the Cowboys.
with 2:48 left to go here in quarter number 1.
First and 10, Indians at their own 20.
By the way, for those who still haven't looked, you may now look at your screen. No motion sickness. We are all set up with the camera. And wow, what a hit.
I heard them pads up here. Good run by Vero.
That was number 10 for Vero Beach. Number 10 for Vero Beach on the carry. Carter Cullen on the rush.
I'm glad that name stuck with you kids for a lot of years.
It's going to be second down and about 6. Drops back to pass, fires up top, overthrows the intended receiver. I'll tell you what, give credit to Vero's offensive line, giving their quarterback plenty of time to make a read, make a decision, and decide where he wants to go with the football. All right. As we bring the camera back here to the field of play. Quarterback rolling, and he will be sacked in the backfield. And a flag for taunting. I believe that's going to be number 50 or 22 on the sack. Quincy Tidor. Tundidor. So the sack counts, but so is this 15 yards. The fact you're celebrating that makes me...
It's only a minute to go, so we're good.
I'm going to have a conversation with you after this broadcast about what it should really mean to be a Gator fan. If you're not competing for SEC championships or national championships, it is a failure. SEC East is not the goal.
The Swamp Lizards are coming back. 47 seconds to go. 41-37.
Anyway, back to the broadcast. Number 19 is in the backfield for the Indians. Quarterback swings it out to number 19. Number 19 down the sideline. He's got some room. He's got some speed. He could go all the way and pushed out of bounds before he reaches the end zone.
Saving touchdown tackle there by the Cowboys inside 5.
That is Latravius Woods. Latravius Woods with an excellent run there. I apologize if it's super glitchy. We're battling the signal out here. We've been battling with it all day. With 51 seconds left. 51 seconds left to go. With 44 seconds left in the first quarter. 8-0. Vero on top. As Cowboy coaches call a timeout. And while they take a timeout, I'm going to take a timeout and grab a quick drink. All right, here we go.
You can just pick them up and throw them in.
The Indians have first and goal.
First and goal, Vero Beach.
Inside the 5-yard line. Indians up 8-0 with 36 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Number 10 calls for the snap. Avoids the Cowboys get in the backfield and wrap him up.
Probably the only player to go to the original county line.
Number 77, Mason Tarrant. And that will be the end of the first quarter with your score. Vero 8, West Melbourne 0. We head to quarter number 2 right here on the Brevard Sports Network. So we'll head over here to this wonderful end zone that can now be viewed in its entirety. It's a beautiful night here in Florida. A nice sunset. You're not completely sweating to death. Yeah, well, I'll believe it when it happens.
Jason Cochran and Luke Stewart to the dunk tank. Jason Cochran and Luke Stewart to the dunk tank.
And as they are trading sides here. Number 10, the quarterback for Vero Beach, is Carter Cullen. Saw someone say, "Go Carter." So we hope you're enjoying the broadcast right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Number 20, Cullen. Number 10 in the backfield, along with number 22 is the running back. Cullen drops back, fires over the middle into the end zone, incomplete. Great double team coverage there by the Cowboys. It's now 3rd and goal for Vero Beach. Intended receiver was number 5, Camden Anderson.
Flag coordinator Garrett Snyder to the dunk tank. Flag coordinator Garrett Snyder to the dunk tank.
Sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Throws the slant. Incomplete. Again, Cullen wanting that slant. I'll tell you what, West Melbourne is playing excellent defense there on those slant patterns, which, again, for those of you who may not play football or coach it, that's hard to do. Like, a really good slant route is almost impossible to cover one-on-one, unless you can get hands on somebody.
Rib cooker. Jason Cox to the dunk tank. Jason Cox to the dunk tank. You didn't cook enough ribs.
And timeout called for Vero Beach. It's 4th and goal, and they want to talk about it.
4th and goal, timeout, Vero Beach.
With 9:44 left to go here in the second quarter. The Indians up 8-0 here in 14U action. It's been a long, fun, exhausting day. but I wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world. A Saturday spent at Youth Fields. I was up covering Titusville, taking on West Volusia. And Titusville, it was homecoming weekend for Titusville. And for Titusville, they went undefeated for homecoming. So congratulations to the Terriers organization. And Cullen brings his Indians to the line in the gun.
Get behind your team, Indians. Get behind your offense. West Melbourne, get behind your defense. Let's make this
Jordan Smith is in the backfield. Sidecar right to Cullen. That fumble on the play, and the West Melbourne defense, I believe, just came up with a stand. But there is a penalty flag on and I would assume the way he pointed might be on West Melbourne. Inadvertent whistle, and we're going to replay the play. So Cullen back in the gun. Sends Smith sidecar left. Rolling left. Fires to Smith. Smith dances his way out of bounds while being escorted by several Cowboys. And that's a turnover on downs. West Melbourne will take over deep inside their own territory, so they got to be careful here. Hoping that Hunter Rebus can pull some magic here. Got to be very careful. Go Jaden Morris for the Cowboys. That's number 7, Jaden Morris for the Cowboys. Number 28 in the backfield, Sean O'Connor. And they're going to toss it out, cut back up inside, and fight for a couple of yards.
Small gain on the play by the Cowboys, bring up second down.
I believe that was number 24 on the carry. That's Easton Uline? Easton Uline. All right. Rebus fakes the toss and tries to take it himself. Hunter Rebus, short gain on the play. Actually, it was handed off to number 6, Carson Nance.
Final, Swamp Lizards win in South Carolina.
As long as one light stays on so I can see this roster, I will be happy. The score is 8-0 Vero as a handoff.
Oh, there's been money paid to get you in a dunk tank. Palmer paid to get you in a dunk tank. And TJ Clark.
And this is now going to bring up 4th down for the Cowboys.
4th down for the Seaboys.
With 7:34 left to go here in the second quarter. Rebus in the gun. Drops back to pass. Fires. He's got a man. And the ball is overthrown. Incomplete. And that'll be a turnover on down. So the Indians will take over in prime real estate there on the goal line. The last time the Cowboys defense
If somebody finds some Mazda keys, please turn them into the concession stand. If anyone finds some Mazda keys, please turn them into the concession stand.
All right. So here comes Cullen. Carter Cullen in at quarterback for the Indians. Drops back, throws to the end zone. It's going to be deflected.
Nice defense there by the Cowboys.
That was number 12, Malik Jefferson on the deflection.
Y'all let me know if President Palmer and T-Mon Durfus has got to the dunk tank yet. There's a lot of names being called. All the Melbourne Chargers coming over here. They need to go in the dunk tank.
And lots of confusion here on both sides of the football. Carter Cullen brings his Indians to the line in the gun. Drops back, swings it out left, and it will be incomplete. But wait a minute. Coach is saying that's a live football.
It wasn't ruled incomplete. Let's see if it's a lateral.
There was no whistles when the ball hit the ground. So if there's no whistles when the ball hit the ground, that would mean the play was still live. West Melbourne saying it should be West Melbourne football. And it's West Melbourne football.
West Melbourne football.
West Melbourne with 7 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
Hey, let's get them.
They only trail 8-0.
Cheerleaders a hand. Support them at the cheer comp. It will be live on Brevard Sports Network.
What?
It will be.
As long as there's no music. Well, music gets us copyrighted, so. Negatory, sir. We'll fight. And so Rebus back in the gun. Hunter Rebus gives it off there. I believe number 7, that was Jaden Morris in the backfield. And they'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And
let me know if Casey Washburn has got to the dunk tank. Her husband Kyle said she wants to get in.
Now,
Casey Washburn to the dunk tank.
Turnover apparently. Turnover, and I'm watching the VERO offense come back out onto the field, led by number 10, Carter Cullen.
Turnover. First and goal, VERO.
Cullen takes the fumbled snap. Ball's on the ground again. And West Melbourne says they've jumped on it, and it looks like they have. The referees agree.
Oh, county line. Got it. 77, county line.
Number 77, Mason Tarrant. And Tarrant jumps on that football and gets the ball back for the Cowboys. 8-0, and we have 6:32 left to go here in the second quarter. It's just turnover city. I know I don't want the ball. You want the ball. No, I don't want the ball. You take the ball. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Starting the holiday season in October. All the stores have with all their Christmas stuff out. And that is Rebus. Rebus on the read option. He
gain on the play for the Cowboys. Bring up second down.
Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure.
Kirby Harrison to the dunk tank. Kirby Harrison, Coach Kirby to the dunk tank.
And they'll say he did.
Oh, yeah, he has. Coach Dale's going to go to the dunk tank. Coach Dale to the dunk tank.
And flag on the play.
Coach Jody from the Melbourne Chargers, I've been told. Well, you guys got to have a dunk tank next year then. Billy Palmer volunteers to be first.
And we'll wait and see what the call is. Holding on the offense. That'll back up the Cowboys. 10 yards. 5:08 left to go here in.
No more football? Yeah, it's out the window.
5:08 left to go here in the second quarter. And there's a hot mic in the room. Rebus fires over the middle, and it's intercepted. Number 5 on the interception, Jamie Brown Jr.
Picked off by the Vero Beach Indians.
And I've seen some weird turnover things, but I think the weirdest turnover thing I've seen is the turnover tire out in Akron. Between these two teams here in the second quarter alone, I want this to be pointed out, in the second quarter alone, there have been 5 turnovers between both teams.
Once again, happy birthday to Cash of the Colts and Matt Howard. Happy birthday, guys. Former player and current player.
8-0. Vero on top here with 4:20 left to go. Check that, 4:50 left to go here in the second quarter. (14U) action, the last broadcast of the day here on the Brevard Sports Net. Well, last live broadcast of the day here on the Brevard Sports Network.
All Melbourne Chargers, you've been requested to the dunk tank. All Melbourne Chargers to the dunk tank.
And there are so many whistles going on, I wonder what whistle means what.
First down and 10, Vero Beach.
First and 10, Vero Beach off the interception at about the 25-yard line. Number 10, Carter Cullen, the quarterback, takes the snap, steps up, avoids pressure. He is searching for somewhere to go with the football. He'll take off with it and finally be brought down from behind, but not before picking up a Vero first down.
Vero Beach.
Gain of about 12 on the play. He dropped back to pass. His line gave him the first initial 3 seconds. He had about 3 seconds in there to make a decision. Rolls out, tucks the ball under, and picks up a nice 12-yard gain.
First and 10, Vero. Been told Coach Shyla of the Cowboy cheerleader coaches need to go to the dunk tank at halftime. You've been nominated, Coach Shyla.
4:08 left to go here in the game. Yes, he is running. He's had a couple nice runs tonight. 8-0 Indians on top. And the gun 2x2 set. Cullen fires wide on a wide receiver screen, and Wes Melbourne saw that one coming from a mile away.
Take up about 4 yards. Second down and 6.
Sean O'Connor was in on the tackle.
Cowboy. Who's got dollar bills left? T-Bomb Durfus is coming to the dunk tank at halftime. T-Bomb Durfus is coming to the dunk tank. Was told to me by Jones Jr.
And steps up, fires over the middle. It's caught. And is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown, VERO.
Touchdown, VERO on the slant.
As they go up 14-0 here in 14U action.
Folks, you got people out of town watching. They can tune into Brevard Sports Network right now and catch this senior game. Brevard Sports Network has the game on live stream, prime time. Once again, thank you all for coming out. Vero Beach and West Melbourne.
2:58 left to go here in the first half. As VERO going for the 2-point conversion. Hits number 21 into the 2-point conversion. That's Jordan Smith will convert. And it's 16-0 VERO on top. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. Maybe if I pay Daryl enough, he might go on the field and dance for you. He says no, but I hear $50 is a lot of money to him. Again, he says he'll make a fool out of himself. However, I don't think he caught the fact that I basically just said $50 is a lot of money to him. Don't ask me where the $50 has come from. Just understand that we might collect some. Who knows? They're in the second quarter. 2:58 left to go. 16-0. VERO on top. Off to kick this ball off. And West Melbourne jumps on the squib kick.
That's an onside kick recovered by West Melbourne. Marvell, you ain't by the dunk tank. Oh, you going, son. Brian Harrison going to take you at halftime. Kirby Harrison to the dunk tank. Your husband's already paid.
And here come the Cowboys offense with great field position sitting on the 47-yard line. It's been homecoming for West Melbourne today.
First and 10 West Melbourne.
Daryl, how has West Melbourne fared today? In 3-2 at the moment. Looking to try to tie it with a victory here as that run goes for a couple yards.
2-yard gain, second down and 8.
Gotcha.
VERO's the only team that has all 6 teams besides West Melbourne.
Gotcha.
So anytime we've played in the past few years, it's always been either someone wins 4, someone we tie, or But VERO's another powerhouse, just like the Rockland rivalry was. Now it's the VERO West Melbourne rivalry.
All right. With 2:13 left to go here in the second quarter. And Rebus in the gun. Fakes the handoff now. Rebus is going to take it on his own. Rebus scrambling, and he will pick up a Cowboy first down.
Flag on the play.
But There is a flag on the play holding on the offense, so as great of a run as that was, it means jack diddly squat. But that was a great job on the read option by Hunter Rebus. Rebus in the gun. And he hands off there to number 7, Jaden Morris. And Morris will pick up very few and
Timeout, Vero.
Timeout,
Folks, last
Vero.
call for the concession stand snack bar. Last call for the concession stand snack bar. Last call 50-50 raffle. Last call 50-50 raffle. Last call for all homecoming basket raffles. So last call for everything.
56 seconds left to go here in 56 seconds left here in the second quarter. 16-0, Vero on top. Looking to advance to 3-3 on the day. $56 seconds.
Billy Palmer's request.
56 seconds left to go here in the half. And West Melbourne trying to get on the board here.
I'd like to thank 321 Cabinets, O'Galley Electric, Griffin Tree, Landscape Design, Valhalla Pressure Washing, J&G Towing, Platt, Hopwood, Russell, Cole, Turney's, Cuisine, Food Market, AC All-Stars. Thank you very much.
Rebus in the pistol. 3 receivers near side. Drops back to pass. He's going to take a shot. And he overthrows his receiver. Was looking for number 12. Aaron Raines, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down for the Cowboys.
If you're on top of the sleds over there, please get off the sleds. If you're on top of the sleds on the far field, get off the sleds. Thank you.
And 4th down here for the Cowboys. They got to convert. 4th and extremely long. Rebus fires deep downfield, and it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete pass, turnover on down.
And that, again, was intended for number 12, Aaron Raines.
Coach Shyla, I've been asked once again to get you to the dunk tank. Coach Shyla to the dunk tank. Danielle Martin to the dunk tank. You're up next. Your husband texted me and said he paid.
And Carter Cullen brings his squad out with 42 seconds left in the half. Cullen rolling right. Fires over the middle and nearly intercepted. I believe that was number 40? Number 90. Michael Wellman. Wellman nearly had himself a one-handed interception. It would have been really sweet if he would have come down with it. But that's tough because, as anyone knows, us linemen, defensive or offensive, well, we don't got hands. Cullen taking a shot deep, overthrows his intended receiver.
Coverage there by the Cowboys. Third down.
And it's 16-0 with 29 seconds left to go here in the half.
VERO is up right now before half. Last call. Concession. 50-50 raffle and homecoming basket raffle.
Latoya Hill says, let's go, VERO. Welcome, Latoya. Cullen looking. It's a double pass. And it's completed. The double pass completion.
Double pass completed.
The last receiver there was number 5, Camden Anderson. And Camden Anderson with a beautiful reception. 15 seconds left to go. The clock is now running. 10 seconds left in the half. And Vero Beach seems to be in no rush. Cullen takes the snap. Final play of the half. Rolling out, fires to the end zone, and it's incomplete. And we are at halftime, folks, with your score. Vero 16, West Melbourne 0. I'll be back in about 10 minutes right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, here we go. Back here, second half, 10 minutes on the clock. Vero Beach set to kick off to West Melbourne. Don't hurt yourself because you will have done it in my presence, and then I have to testify that it happened. And then I might get a cramp writing down my statement. Like, you see the progression? Mess. The clock operator has been really cool. So just coming up the stairs, almost fell, and again, a series of events that would have happened. My hand would have eventually ended up with cramps from writing the statement down so many times, and we don't want that. We don't want the broadcaster to be hurt. Forget him. The fact that he got hurt running upstairs. Talk about the broadcaster's hand here. Vero Beach set to kick off. And that's a deep kickoff. And there's the return. And he gets a nice return up too. And that's where the Cowboys will take over on offense. Hunter Rebus leads his Cowboys out to the line. In the backfield is Jaden Morris. And number 28, Josiah Dixon. And he hands off to Morris. Jaden Morris will get hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage. And second half has begun with 9 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. It's been a great day of broadcasting here on the Brevard Sports Network. We had Satellite Pop Warner taking on the Astronaut War Eagles. We had Bayside ACYAA taking on the Cocoa Tigers and the Sebastian Sharks. We had the Titusville Terriers homecoming. Rebus tosses to Morris. Morris fighting his way, trying to get yards, and he'll be driven back. Number 77 for Vero Beach leading the charge. Titusville went undefeated in their homecoming weekend, taking on the West Volusia Little Hatters. Number 77, Alexander Guzman, led the charge there on the previous play for Vero. And Sean O'Connor and Jane Morris. O'Connor takes the handoff from the fullback position. O'Connor fighting his way. And he's going to be stopped short. It's going to bring up fourth down for the Cowboys. There we go. Hands off to O'Connor. O'Connor fighting. He's fighting, but he's going to be stopped just short. Score is 16-0. Vero on top with 6:54 left to go here in the third quarter. Clock stops with 6:44 left to go here in the third. And number 10, Carter Cullen, in back at quarterback. Sends the man in motion. They're going to give it to him on the end around, and he's following a blocker. What a block laid down the sideline. And look, I think Vero Beach has in their practice no block, no rock, based on how that block happens. That's exactly how you want the block to be laid. But there is holding taking place on the play. I know, shocker, right? Holding in that great play will be negated. I'd like to welcome Kelvin Jaquez to the broadcast. Cullen sends a man in motion and fakes the incoming wide receiver, and great job there by the Colts defense, but even better job by the wide receiver fighting through one, giving the stiff arm and getting back to about the original line of scrimmage. Yards short of the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 11 for Vero. Cullen in the gun, calls for the snap, swings it out to his running back. And what did you see that? Did you see how seamless that running back? He barely looked back for the football. Quarterback put it right in his arm, and he just kept on running it. Didn't stop, didn't break his stride, nothing. That's how the swing pass is supposed to be run. Cullen moves his running back to the right side. Sends a man in motion, and he's going to give it off there. Number 21. Number 21 finds running room straight up the middle, finally being stopped close to a first down. It's going to be about 3 yards short. Number 21 is Jordan Smith, the running back for Vero, with 4:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Down 16-0 are the Cowboys. Cullen steps up, fires, taking a shot to the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Vero just seemed to be on a roll right there. 3rd down and about 4 or 5. 4:35 left to go in the third quarter. 3rd down, Cullen tosses out to Jordan Smith. Smith avoids one tackle, bumps into his own receiver, and goodness gracious, that's number 77 who laid the hit. That's Mason Torrent. So not only did he take the hit, that hit didn't count for anything as there was holding on the offense. As a running back, that's got to be the thing that sucks the most, is when you take a big hit like that and you think, cool, I got a couple yards off of it. No, as a matter of fact, you actually lose 10 yards because there was holding on the play. Timeout taken by somebody. 4:19 left to go here in the third quarter. Let's thank all of our sponsors throughout the day that have helped us here on the Brevard Sports Network in making today happen. Cash for Cars was the sponsor of Titusville Homecoming, along with BlackRock Engineering and Technology, Best Private Investigations, the plethora of sponsors, Rich's Auto Tech. Great sponsors we have, and we're blessed to have here on the Brevard Sports Network that help us do what we love to do, and that's make sure these kids get the recognition they deserve, and that we can bring families together here on Facebook. You know, families are spread out all over the country, and maybe even for just a couple of hours, we bring them closer and connected together as they're watching their student athlete perform out on the field. And it's a double pass coming. Philly special, nearly intercepted.
Incomplete.
That's what it was. It was a little Philly action and not able to make it happen. There's a down Cowboy on the field. Watching from Malibu Beach, California. Go West Melbourne. Still enjoying the sunlight over there. Being a sports fan out in California must be cool, and I don't mean rooting for like California teams. I mean, think about it. Like tomorrow, NFL Sunday, right? They get football at 9 a.m. is when they're 1 o'clock. Score is 16-0 Vero Beach on top with 4:11 left to go here in the third. Out west, your 1 o'clock games start at 9 o'clock. Wait, you mean I can wake up at 9 in the morning and NFL football starts? Awesome. Your 4 o'clock games are at 1 o'clock. And your primetime games are usually about 4, maybe even 5 o'clock. After your primetime game ends, you still have the rest of the night to do whatever or watch whatever. I don't know. But just one of my random rants. I hope I made somebody laugh or somebody even think. Who knows? You're probably also thinking, can this broadcaster just shut up? And I can. But will I? That's an entirely different conversation.
Fourth down and long for the Vero Beach Indians.
Fourth and long for Vero Beach. 4:11 left to go here in the third quarter as it's 16-0 Vero on top. Slings it to the outside. Little hook and ladder. Are we sure this is Vero Beach or is this Melbourne High School reincarnated? I'll still never forget seeing that in the Kickoff Classic. A hook and ladder that actually worked and scored a touchdown was awesome. Cullen fires and it's caught. And slung out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Let me get the number on that receiver. It's number 25 on the reception. That's Samuel Bergener. And Vero trying to put another score on the board here. So they are moving with a little tempo now. Carter Cullen back in the gun. One receiver up top. 3 to the near side of your screen. Drops back. Avoids one. And number 6 for the Cowboys gets credit for the sack. Carson Nance. 2:58 left to go here in the third.
Nance on the sack.
We got Billy Palmer probably watching from his truck. Billy Palmer, can you confirm or deny that you were put in the dunk tank today? He's on the grill, he said. Okay. There is a Daryl here who questions. Negative. Fires, overthrows the receiver. That'll be a turnover on downs. Wait, what? I thought that play was fourth. Everybody up here thought apparently it was third down. All right, Billy says negative. LOL. Yeah, Daryl said you wouldn't have been able to get out of the dunk tank anyway, so.
Fourth down for Vero.
So this is fourth down now. We all up here thought it was third down. Or, you know what I mean. Drop back to pass.
Nobody over there.
And
Over on down.
threw it up to a receiver and incomplete.
Pressured by number 24, the Cowboys.
Number 24 gets credit with the quarterback hurry. That's Easton Uline. Billy says exactly. So for once, he agrees with you. All right.
You call him out. He didn't give me my dang cookie cake for my birthday.
I don't get in between personal matters like that.
No.
2:25 left to go here in the third, and someone needs to run the football so this clock can get moving. At halftime, I hit the 20% thing. So someone needs to get running the football so this clock can move instead of stopping every 5 seconds because of incomplete passes. Who knows? Maybe no one's expecting you to run the football, and you might be able to score that way. West Melbourne. First and 5 after the offsides. There's the fake up top. And they were faking the toss, gave to the fullback, and no one was fooled by it. As we approach 2 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3.
Folks, thanks for coming out to the Badlands football field today. Vero, thanks for driving up. Thank you all West Melbourne fans for coming out to the 2023 homecoming event.
West Melbourne Cowboys lineup in the look to pass, and that rush from the Vero defense came on in and drove Hunter Rebus into the ground for a sack. As we, according to the yard marker, it says third down.
Third and long for the Cowboys.
Rebus brings his Cowboys to the line. Jane Morris in the backfield with him. Rebus takes a shot, and it's caught. There's number 12 on the reception.
Nice pass from Washburn.
Aaron Raines on the completion.
The Rains.
And 25 seconds left to go in the third. Has West Melbourne found a spark?
First down, West Melbourne.
And what a disastrous play. As much yards as they just gained, I think they just lost all those yards.
Bad snap there, going to be sacked very far back end of the third quarter. Vero beats 16. West Melbourne 0. Fourth quarter.
We're in the fourth quarter now. Vero Beach up 16-0. And you want to talk about taking one step forward and many steps back. That's unfortunately been the Cowboys' luck today. And you know, they completed that big reception from Rebus to Raines, and you're thinking, okay, they're going to be able to build off that. Well, literally the amount of yardage.
Indian cheerleaders and the West Melbourne Cowboy cheerleaders ahead.
As much yardage as you gained on that pass play, well, you just lost that yardage on the snap. Fresh 10 on the clock. Final quarter of play. Final quarter of regulation, I should say. Rebus drops back, fires it. Looking to go over the top, an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
He was looking for Aaron Raines.
Bring up third down.
Basically trying to recreate the catch that Raines just made. And a timeout taken by West Melbourne with 9:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Got NFL action tomorrow. Excited for that. My Bucks come off of a bye week. I don't even remember who we're playing. But oh, that's right. We're playing Detroit in the creamsicle game. I may not even watch that game. Fires Rebus. And once again, actually that time he was targeting number 3 on the. That's Krosny Falou. And Falou overshot. All right. Now people really need to go back to running the football again. I just got my 10% hit. Rebus drops back, surveying the field, fires, and it's incomplete again. That time it was to number 4 who had the reception. Or check that actually might have been. That was number 3 again. Krasny Falu.
Turnover on downs, Indian football.
And that will be a turnover on downs for the Indians. Will take over with 9:43 left to go here in the game. Up 16-0. And they come out in the gun, which to me looks like they're going to throw the football.
VERO first and 10.
Nope, and they're going to hand it off there to number 21, who gets thrown to the ground.
17 now. ACYAA
Mason Tarrant. Drops back to pass. Cullen fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Down the sideline. And West Melbourne finding some more life. First and 10, West Melbourne. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to back up this camera so I can try to plug one of these cords in. So everyone, you're going to probably hear some background noise, and I apologize for that.
First and 10, West Melbourne at their own 26.
Well, I hope that was meant in a positive light. I hope I've been somewhat entertaining for you. It's Caleb Brown of the Brevard Sports Network. Rebus swings it out, and there's another completion.
Nance on the completion.
And Nance will get caught for his progress being stopped.
About an 8-yard, 9-yard gain, close to that first down marker.
Well, I appreciate the compliment. I've been trying to make this
First and 10, Cowboys.
been trying to make this broadcast interesting for everybody at home, so Rebus taking the ball outside, and
Washburn, the ball carrier.
Gotcha, okay. I'm like, wait, did I get a wrong roster again and you're just now telling me? All right. Thank you. I greatly appreciate the kind words. And 16-0, VERO on top. 7.5 minutes left to play in the game. But if West Melbourne scores here and scores quickly, things get really interesting.
2nd and 7, West Melbourne.
Second and 7, and there's another completion out to Nance, and Nance unfortunately caught, nope, check that, was 9. Derek Jets on the completion there.
Who's got the 50-50?
6:45 left to go here in the game. And the clock just keeps on rolling.
Just over 6:30 left in the game.
It's 16-0, VERO on top, and there's a high snap.
Big loss on the play for the Cowboys.
And that will be a huge loss. That's the second time it's happened in this quarter where a high snap like that has lost them a lot of yards. It's now going to be, it's not first down. No. It's got to be third down, right? Second or third down? All right, so this is third down here and about 3 miles to go. Drops back to pass. Another big completion or a big pass attempt. That was to number 12. It's Reigns. And once again, an incomplete pass. So now this brings up fourth down. 5.5 left to go here in the game.
Folks, if you're missing a phone, please go to the concession stand. If you're missing a phone, please go to the concession stand.
As now you'll watch universally everybody check their wallets, even those home have their phone in their hand. Will still check their pants pockets for their phone. And here we go. West Melbourne turns it over on downs, and VERO takes the field. Cullen still at quarterback. Cullen hands off to number 0.
Hand off up the middle, going to be taken by T-Nail and company.
That's Torrent, who is the first there to make contact. Tarrant. And that was Jeremiah Bartrey, who was the running back for, and still is the running back for VERO. And off, trying to go around the left side. Flags will fly.
Wrap up by the Cowboys.
So a nice gain there. However, there are flags on the play.
Holding on Vero Beach.
Holding on Vero Beach. That'll back them up.
Second down long for Vero.
Second and long for VERO here. Cullen sends a man in motion. And he'll hand it off.
Gonna slip.
Gonna slip and fall, and another flag will fly on the tackle.
Another holding call on Vero Beach.
So the holding call is on Vero Beach, and it's 4:15 left to go here in the game. Cullen will hand it off again. That's number 21, who's got some speed and daylight into the end zone.
By Vero.
Touchdown.
The end zone touchdown, Vero Beach.
Vero Beach, number 21. Jordan Smith on the carry. That makes it 22-0. With 3:50 left to go in the game. And a jump pass, Tim Tebow style.
Extra point is good.
And it's now 24-0. VERO on top. As you hear the mighty roar of the clock operator.
Been here since 7:45.
He's been here since 7:45 this morning. I echo your sentiments.
Oh, yeah, you getting excited?
Yeah.
I think that's weird, because that's a wake up, drive there, come back and do all these.
Well, I don't necessarily consider it worse. I mean, look, I got to go up and go broadcast some really good games up in Titusville today for their homecoming.
Who do they play?
They played West Volusia, the Little Hatters.
Come on, run clock. Step out of here. There's no comeback in sight.
And there's the kickoff.
VERO kicks off. Taken by the Cowboys about the 20.
By the Cowboys at the 20. And
Gonna be wrapped up about the 21. First and 10 Cowboys.
wrapped up at about the 21-yard line. So this is the second to last week of the ACYAA regular season. If I understood the people at Titusville correctly, there's still one more week.
Yes.
There's one more week in the ACYAA regular season. Then after that, everybody's in playoff form. Pop Warner, final week of their regular season was this week. So next week starts playoffs for them.
Washburn pitches out. Getting some
Look at
yardage
that.
there, but the Cowboys close it at 30.
We were not at Cocoa Bayside the last two games. I'm not sure the results of the earlier games. Cocoa and Bayside 6U and 10U can be gone and rewatched right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Those games were played earlier today.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out once again. Congratulations to the winners of the baskets and the 50-50 raffle. Thank you all for making this day great. Hope you get home safe and drive safe, and God bless.
Coco's up 20-8 so far in 14U. Thank you very much for that update. We didn't have the crews to stay around and do those final two games down at Bayside. We had so much action here on the network between Pop Warner, the
False
earlier
start.
ACYAA games.
On the Cowboys. Beef. 2nd and 10.
And there's 2 minutes left to go here in
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
and
Cowboys
to
trying
the
to get something
outside.
going, running, stumbling.
Oh, wow.
Big hit there.
That was a big hit.
Close to that first down.
That was a high hit.
Come here, my boy.
The score for this game is 24-0. Vero Beach on top. And the clock continues to run with 1:20 left to go in the game.
Cowboys, 1st and 10.
Cowboys pick up a first down. And unsportsmanlike conduct on West Melbourne. And that's an ejection. That is a West Melbourne coach who just got ejected. If I had to take a guess, it was due back 2 plays ago, the West Melbourne running back took a shot to get the first down. And a lot of people thought a flag should have been thrown. Well, something tells me there were words exchanged. But I don't know. That's pure just looking at what I've seen today. There could be other things at hand that I don't know about. And so I'm not going to go on about that. 1 minute, 3 seconds.
Minute left in the game.
And it's 3rd and a trip back to Vero Beach. Check that, 1st and a trip back to Vero Beach for West Melbourne. There's
Pitch
the
out
toss.
for the Cowboys. Gang tackle by Vero Beach.
Vero Beach with the gang tackle. So congratulations to Vero Beach. This series on the day, I've been told, is tie. Check that. Vero Beach takes the victory, 4-2 on West Melbourne's homecoming.
Looks like it might be the last play of the game. Injured player.
There is a injured player on the field. No, someone took a timeout.
Timeout.
I was like, I don't see anyone on the field. So timeout taken with 29 seconds left. I'd like to thank everyone for hanging out with us all day today, whether you hung out with us earlier today for Titusville, Bayside, Satellite Beach, everyone for hanging out with us on the Brevard Sports Network today. It's been a great day of broadcast. Periodically throughout the day, all these games will be uploaded onto our YouTube channel, so keep an eye on that. Everything from Friday Night Lights to all the youth action. There's the handoff.
Cowboy just running it.
And that should be the final play of the game. Maybe one more. 15 seconds left in the game.
And
that is the game.
Wrap it up, folks. Vero Beach, congratulations on the senior win tonight. Everybody drive safe. God bless, and everybody good luck next week.
For everyone here on the Brevard Sports Network, for everyone here from West Melbourne, the Titusville Terriers, Bayside Bears, and everyone, have a great night. Let's continue to make it a sports night and enjoy your NFL Sunday.